So we're going back into the world of Next Edge style figures with the Zeta Gundam. This is such a detailed figure. Like usually Next Edge style figures are very detailed, but I feel like the Zeta is kind of on another level. Taking actually like a Gundam marker or just some like paint and filling in all the panel lines would really bring it to life. Look at all of it. It's so good, so detailed. Like even the inner side of the leg. Check that out. This is something this is actually putting the old 1/100 master or high grades from the 90s to shame, because they were panel line crazy. But it's not just panel line, it's like a lot of detail, like sculpting. Look at the raised surface on the wings. Or I guess they're binders, because these are the wings. And the wings are there. Look, ooh, they're there. A little sharp too. Be careful if you ever get this thing. It'll stab you. I know it doesn't care. I do kind of miss the Z in the forehead, because some models have that. Yeah, they do. Little Z, but it's not here. Just a little line. So it would have been nice to have that. God, I'm sure that freaking chin would hurt you too. Look how sharp that is. Damn. Got the metallic eyes. Always found it interesting that the eyes are green and the sensor's blue. Not in the back though. They didn't paint that. That's too bad. Nice. Look at the gold vents. Didn't do the inside one though, but they did the outside. I guess that's where it counts. Yeah, the back is kind of plain when you look at it, like compared to the front with paint. See, it's very, very unpainted and very rubbery skirts, which is good because you want to be able to like move the legs, so you can get those legs a kicking. And I mentioned in other videos how the posability on these are basically the same, and the Zeta is really no different. It's pretty good. And don't worry if something pops off; it'll go right back on. Usually. I'll say that and then like snap. Oh, and I like how they do this. See, they give you a fake knee joint. It looks like the knee joint, but it's actually not. So it doesn't like impede anything. It just, there's the knee. Covers up the gap. That's fine. Tail can move for no reason really, because it can't transform into a waverider mode. Can you imagine this thing actually doing that? Ugh, that would be horrible. I cannot see anything good. The only thing they would do, I think, would be parts farming. They give you a plate like the high grades, like a base for the waverider mode, and just rip off the limbs and stick them onto that. I'm pretty sure that's what they would do if they wanted to. The only ones that actually, there are a couple that transform. I think it's just the wing Gundams that can do that. I never picked them up, but I'm pretty sure they can do that. And we got the shield. I always feel the shield is dumb looking. It's just so, yeah, it's cool. It's the nose cone, but it's so thin and weird. I think if it had like a beam effect coming out of there, that would be at least something. He could always turn around and impale people with it, which, he technically did in waverider mode, so it is useful in some respects. And let's see, we got the beam rifle, nicely detailed again. No paint though. Would have been nice if maybe, I can't remember if this hose is a different color usually. That little on the top there. I feel like it's yellow, but maybe not. So we can go into there. We've got a really thick beam saber. Very thick effect part. And sometimes that's it, right? But this kit comes with the is it the Hyper Mega Launcher? Doesn't do a whole lot really. Nothing like opens up here. Like this part's already opened up. You can tell they molded it that way. You got the little extra handles, which can't open up. Ooh, and pop off. But they can't open up. Is this one open up? Or is it just the one side? I forgot. It's been a while. No, okay, so just the one side opens up. I guess that's okay. But this one actually gives you a different way to hold it, not just with the handles. See the little tab there? You got this specific hand. It's got a hole in it, because you're going to peg it right into there. And then you can pull out the barrel, and you get this other beam saber. It looks like a beam saber, right? But it's actually a beam saber for the Hyper Mega Launcher, which I haven't, I'll be honest, I've never watched all of Zeta. I watched the first half and then I just stopped, and I really should continue and finish it. I don't know why I don't. Well, that's not the most natural looking holding weapon, but just in a quick little job you can get it done. Oh, another thing. Let's just take that off for now, and I'll replace it with the normal barrel, because it has one more function. With the beam rifle, you just take off the barrel there, and we can give it, because I know this happened. I remember this happening in the show. You have the beam saber and the beam rifle. Now, one little problem with this thing is that it has a very hard time standing up, because it's got quite a lot of junk in the trunk, and the way the ankle armor is designed, the feet cannot get forward enough to really help it. You can probably force it forward, and maybe not, but it does come with a stand, like pretty much I think every single Nexus style figure comes with a stand, at least if not all, almost all. So, and this guy does, so you don't really have to worry too much as long as you use the stand.